Hi there, and welcome to Triangle Minds. In today's video, we will be exploring the concept of long cycles and its possible relation to the occurrence of major wars every 100 years. For centuries, historians and scholars have observed patterns in the occurrence of wars and conflicts, and have attempted to explain their causes and timing. In this video, we will explore the theory of long cycles and how it may help us understand the relationship between major wars and the broader historical trends that shape human societies. The concept of long cycles, also known as Kondratiev Waves, is based on the idea that economic activity and social trends follow a cyclical pattern that can be observed over several decades or even centuries. The Russian economist Nikolai Kondratiev first proposed this theory in the 1920s, when he identified a series of long-term economic cycles that occurred roughly every 50 to 60 years. According to Kondratiev, these cycles were characterized by alternating periods of growth and decline, and had a significant impact on global economic and social trends. While the concept of long cycles has been the subject of debate and criticism over the years, many scholars have found evidence to support the existence of these cycles. Some of the key factors that are thought to contribute to the long cycles include technological innovation, demographic changes, and geopolitical shifts. For example, periods of technological innovation are often followed by periods of economic growth and social change, which can lead to geopolitical tensions and ultimately to conflicts and wars. The timing of major wars. One of the most intriguing aspects of the long cycles theory is the idea that major wars may occur at regular intervals, such as every 100 years. While this idea is not universally accepted, there is some evidence to suggest that there may be a relationship between the timing of major wars and the broader historical trends that shape human societies. To understand this relationship, it is important to consider some of the major wars that have occurred over the past few centuries. For example, the 30 Years' War, which took place from 1618 to 1648, was one of the most devastating conflicts in European history, and was followed roughly 100 years later by the 7 Years' War, which took place from 1756 to 1763. Similarly, the Napoleonic Wars, which occurred from 1803 to 1815, were followed roughly 100 years later by World War I, which began in 1914. While these examples are not definitive proof of a pattern, they do suggest that there may be some relationship between the timing of major wars and the broader historical trends that shape human societies. One possible explanation for this relationship is that major wars may be the result of broader geopolitical and economic tensions that build up over time and eventually lead to conflict and war. Also, as new technologies are developed and adopted, they often disrupt existing power structures and create new opportunities for conflict. For example, the development of gunpowder in Europe in the 14th and 15th centuries revolutionized warfare and led to new forms of conflict. Similarly, the advent of nuclear weapons in the 20th century has raised the stakes of conflict and made the world a more dangerous place. Criticisms of the long cycles theory. Despite its potential insights, the long cycles theory is not without its critics. One of the most common criticisms of the theory is that it is too simplistic and deterministic, and does not account for the complex and unpredictable nature of historical events. Moreover, some scholars argue that the concept of long cycles is too closely tied to economic factors, and does not account for the role of ideology, culture, and other social factors in shaping human societies. Another criticism of the long cycles theory is that it may be prone to confirmation bias, in which scholars may selectively interpret historical events to fit the theory, rather than allowing the theory to be shaped by the data. This can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy, in which scholars see patterns that may not actually exist, and may overlook other factors that may be more important in shaping historical events. Ultimately, the relationship between long cycles and major wars remains an open question that requires further study and exploration. By continuing to investigate and test the long cycles theory, we may be able to gain new insights into the complex and interconnected factors that shape human history, and may be better equipped to understand and address the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Thanks for watching.